What's up, family? So, look, I want to talk to y'all about something that happened today to my son. And it's some real shit, too. So, let's get into it. Because I wasn't going to do a video about this, but I think it's important that y'all know what happened really and know the correct way to handle these type of things, right? So, look, today at school, I'm not going to give the name of my son's school or the name of the teacher because things transpired in a direction that I'm okay with. So today at school, my son, who's in ninth grade, right? He walks into his class and his teacher tells him he has a hood on. He wears a hood a lot. He likes wearing sweaters. The teacher tells him, take off that hood. You're not in the hood. You heard me. A white lady, again, I'm not going to say her name because things have transpired the way that I would want them to. But she tells my 14-year-old son, take off your hood because you're not in the hood. Right? Immediately, he hits me and tells me, and the first thing I'm thinking, right, is I'm kind of mad. I'm damn near crying, y'all. Like I'm fucking infuriated. But I'm thinking, she don't know who she fucking with, fam. She don't know who she fucking with. I'm thinking, ooh, they got the right nigga today. You hear me? They got the right nigga today. I'm you. So I stop everything I'm doing working, head right up to the school. I'm pulling up. Boom. I ain't calling nobody. I ain't waiting till school is over. I'm acting now. You do some racist shit to my son, keeping in mind to give you context, my child goes to a private school, which is 90 something percent white kids, right? So this is already an environment that can breed racism, that can breed bigotry and different type of shit. I'm just happy that my son has been taught by me and his mother what to look out for. Like he gets like a fucking revolutionary course in the United States while he's in our house. So he's well aware of how white supremacy works. He's well aware of how this system views us, right? But he is fair minded. So he got white friends. He got friends of different nationalities. We don't teach hate. We just teach the goddamn truth. And speaking truth to power is how we give it up around here, right? So he understands these things. But family, I go to the school. I talk to the principal. I basically tell the principal either she's fired or the shit about to go down. I didn't say it in those exact words, of course, but I insinuated to him she has to be fired or this ain't gonna be good for y'all. This ain't gonna be good for y'all. You fucking with the wrong one. I'm going all out. I'm shutting this shit down. You don't know who you fucking with. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to the principal again. Now look, I, shout out to the principal who acted immediately. Needless to say, the teacher ain't at the school no more. She won't be teaching because when this shit happened, I go to the school, talk to the principal. He say, "Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her right now. I'm gonna go fix this." I say, "Hey, until you do that, my son ain't gonna be here. He ain't gonna be in this vicinity at all. If this how y'all giving it up, come on, Seth, let's get the fuck out of here." Me and my son bounce. My thinking was, you don't fix this shit today, this lady don't get fired. Not only is he switching schools, I'm suing y'all. The news gonna be here tomorrow. It's going down. Like it's going down, right? Thankfully, the principal acted the way he needed to. He jumped in. The end result is this teacher will no longer be teaching at the school. Now, my point for telling y'all this, family, is we have to protect our babies. If we don't protect our children from this system, nobody else will. Like, there, in my opinion, there is black families who would have experienced the same thing and tell their kid, it's okay. She didn't mean it. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. This is all bullshit, family. This is how the fuckery continues to happen from decade to decade to decade because at times we don't use opportunities to step up and say, you ain't going to treat me this way. Like you're not going to be disrespectful. I'm not accepting no type of racism from nobody outside of our community. Like at all. I don't tolerate that shit. All of us need to be on that same page, family. What if my son didn't approach me? Because he knew how I was going to give it up. He knew where he lived in how we speak about these things. He knew that was unacceptable, right? What if he didn't? What if I didn't talk to him about racism? What if I didn't talk to him about the subtle approaches people take that don't like black folks? What if I didn't talk to him about that? What if he didn't say anything and this lady was continued to teach, right? And now the next black kid, the next Asian kid, the next kid that's not white got to deal, because really that comment reflects her mentality. She's a racist person. Now, of course, the principal told me that she was empathetic and she didn't realize how that sounded. Bullshit. You're over fucking 40. You live in America. You know exactly how that fucking sounded. But not us. But not us. I ain't going for that shit. But the point is, family, standing up for your blackness is an essential part of us moving forward as a people. We've come too far. We got too much shit going on to let anything slide. I'm not letting nothing slide, and all of us got to be like that at every turn. If all of us was like that at every turn, shit would get pushed a little further by now. We would be a little further right now if our mentality was black first. Like on some real shit. I don't care if you're a construction worker. I don't care if you're a preacher. I don't care if you're a doctor. I don't care if you're a basketball player. I don't care what the fuck you do in your professional life. But before all of that, you black. Your religion, your spirit, any organization you're a part of, regardless of what the purpose of the organization is, before any of that shit, you're a black man or woman in this country, and that has to be your stance. Like in my mind, like the reason why I do this shit, how I structure all of this shit, I'm like on a team in my mind. Like us as black folks, we a goddamn team to me, right? When I see something happen to a black man in Tennessee, in Kentucky, y'all see how I be giving it up? That's my brother. I don't give a fuck where you live at in this country. I don't care where you live at. I just interviewed a couple days ago, like a brother from Africa who hella revolutionary, and long as we're on the same page, I don't care where you're from. I don't care how you talk. If your skin looks like mine, let's go. Let's go. We're on the same team because the people outside of our community does not separate us. That's the fucking joke. We doing all this shit. Oh, I'm in a fraternity. I'm a part of this organization. I'm half black. I'm not. Stop all that bullshit. The powers that be group us all together. To America, we one big nigga. Know that. Know that, right? So that's how I conduct myself. No matter where I'm at. Everything about me, and it's just how I give it up. Everything about me is a representation of my race. From how I dress to the clothes that I wear. I ain't got no Gucci, nigga. I can afford it. I ain't got no Gucci. I'm just getting back into buying like just regular hats, like from like teams that I like or teams with nice colors. For a while, this how I'm giving it up. I'm supporting my people. Like I don't just get on this goddamn microphone and talk it. I walk it every day. You see what I'm saying? And that's how all of us got to be. Some shit happened at your school, and this is a private school, so it's a little more sectioned off. But we got the same type of shit happening in public school. Most schools, newsflash, most schools are taught by middle-aged white women in America, period. They're 80-something% of the goddamn teachers in this country, right? And we're dealing with a culture like our cultures are so different. Like, do you know one of the biggest reasons why, in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons why there's a misconception about black folks, one of the biggest reasons why white people view us a particular way or create these uncomfortable interactions with us, they don't live around us, family. That's the long and short of it. I think a part of the reason this country has the racial elements that it has currently is because we don't really fuck with each other like that. You may think we do because we can go to the same store, because we can go sit in the same movie theater together, right? We walking by each other and driving by each other. None of this means that we're fucking with each other. None of it. In large numbers, white folks don't live around us, family. Newsflash. In large numbers, white folks do not live around us. So what happens when you never interact with a particular kind of person? Never interact with them, never talk to them, never see them. How are you going to respond when you finally do get in their presence? So we have these cops, we have these teachers who never have socialized themselves with Black Americans. Now you're in this pressure-based situation where you have to deal with us. It's probably going to end bad. whether it be a teacher, excuse me, who think the little black boy is ADHD because he talks different, because shit, he's moving different. His cadence when he speaks is different. We are at one with the sun. We in rhythm, goddamn it, all day, every day. It's not our fault, y'all not. Shit, it's not our fault you come from the fucking Caucasus Mountains. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm a sun baby. You know what I mean? The sun ain't gonna kill me. You know what I mean? I was made to be here on some real shit, right? So our rhythm is our melanin is a motherfucker. Hence melanated. I'm not gonna call you black or African American. The root of your greatness is because you got melanin, family. Real shit. So when that's the case, these teachers, these police officers, they're never around us in any kind of capacity. So they're racist jokes. They're used to telling their racist jokes. They're used to having all these stereotypical ways of thinking, and it's never been challenged because they don't really fuck with us like that. They're not around us in large numbers. Then you get a teaching job where half your class is black, or you get a teaching job where you got 3, 4, 5 black kids in there. You don't know how to communicate with them. You don't know how to relate to them like on any level. And what happened today at my son's school is an example of that, right? But all we can do is stand up for our people. All we can do is stand up for our family. All we can do is take advantage of opportunities, like take advantage of moments. Like I could have let this shit slide and said, nah, we ain't gonna worry about it. If she do it again, nah, go up there and all that. Nah, not me, family. We stopping this shit right now. And if you don't fire her, my son is bouncing and it's about to go down around here. You see what I'm saying? So they understood my energy, and that's a good thing. So I commend them for that. Any person, white, black, or otherwise, who approaches things from a fair perspective, I can respect that because I'm not going to tolerate none of that, and you shouldn't either. You feel me? So I wanted to come to y'all just to give you an example of the need for us to protect our babies from this system. This system is waiting to arrest your goddamn child. This system is waiting to put your kid in a position where they're in special ed or they're on ADHD medicine, which is just drugs, which is just the same goddamn dope they're going to end up getting after they stop taking the prescribed drugs and get into the recreational drugs that's on the street. You see what I'm saying? So all of this shit is a trap to put us in a particular position. But family, as I sit here talking to you today, we need all hands on deck. We need everybody to figure out in what way can you positively affect our community as a whole. Like this isn't an individual sport, family. This is not an individual sport. We are a group. Now, of course, you can't judge people by particular individuals in a group. I'm aware of that. But we need to be on like a group think mentality. Before I do something, before I present you guys with something, before I get dressed sometimes, I'm thinking, how is this going to affect all of us? Not just my immediate family, which we all should care about, our immediate family who lives in our house, who we have relationships with, like our family is everything, right? But at the end of the day, I'm a part of a global family of Black people. And I have to think that way for me personally, for me to move forward, for me to conduct myself in certain manners, I'm thinking about all of us, right? And you should too, family. So if some shit happened at your kid's school, any type of rape, any type of mistreatment from authority figures shouldn't be tolerated. It's bad enough that we've been put in these negative environments. We've been redlined. We've been given the welfare system. We've been systematically deprived of resources. And then you want to tell me pick myself up by my bootstraps. I ain't got no fucking boots. How am I going to pick myself up by my bootstraps when I ain't even got boots? Your boots got new laces in them and shit. I ain't even got no boot. I got one boot and a goddamn slipper. Fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? So, man, speak truth to power at every turn. Anytime you can, speak truth to power. Love your people. You feel me? This has been your boy Harrison, man. Melanated Convo. Do me a favor, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Melanated Convo. Make sure you like this video, share this video. Protect your babies from this system at all costs.